It's Adam here. This is the first screen recording I'm going to be doing on the different EdTech tools that I've shown you this year, just so you're equipped with the basics to start using these EdTech tools. So the first one we're going to show today is Mentimeter. If you Google Mentimeter, this is what will come up. And obviously, I'd always encourage you to be logged into your Google and to go into login with Google. And then what it will let you do is find your Google account. So I'm going to use my college Google account. I would encourage you to do that. You've all got a college Google account, and what it might get you to do is check out, put the right password in. Is it might get you to authenticate that. So this will always come up. So I should get a notification now, hopefully. That will effectively take me into my Gmails just to confirm it's me. And so I've done that while we've been talking. So this will now take me into, now obviously you might have to sign up first with Google rather than log in. And you can see I've used Mentimeter quite a bit. So you might not, your screen might not be as extensively populated as mine is here. But effectively you can see you want to do a new Menti, it's front and center of the screen. That's what you'll do. And then the drop down will give you the different types you can do. So you can either do it as a quiz or as a type of survey. Okay. Now, I've always used it as a survey rather than the quiz. It gives you some options of templates. I'm just going to start with the blank. Okay. And you can see you can import things. Again, I'm just going to start from scratch. Okay. Now it then gives you on the left hand side a whole load of different options, and this is really improved Menti. Different options that you can use. Now I mainly use the kind of easiest ones to get some meaningful feedback from students are either the word cloud, but with word cloud they'll only be able to give fairly short responses. Obviously the idea with word cloud is the more students that say the same word or words, then those words will become front and center of the word cloud. So I'm not actually going to pick that one. The one I tend to go for is when I go back into a survey again. Sorry, I took me completely out of that there. So rather than the word cloud, the one I tend to go for is open-ended. Okay, because open-ended allows for more detailed responses. The number of character maximum is a lot more detailed. So I could say, tell me what you can remember. Tell me what you can remember about Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, so I give it a basic question, and it's as easy as that, to be honest with you. It really is. So you could just check some of the other settings. Okay, and I don't think you tend to need those once you've set that up. That should kind of be it. You can check results so you're ready to go, and that's where your results will come in once they start coming through. And that's as easy as it is, really. You put the question in, and that's what's going to be presented to the students. And then once you're ready to go, you can just click on, you've got a few options here. Look, you can go into present. Okay, and this is what will be presented with the students. Now, obviously then, that's what you have up on the screen. This is what the students join. You can make that bigger. So let me see if I can show you that. So if you just put your mouse over the bottom one, what you can then do is, there's a few different options here you can see, but actually the one important one is joining instructions. And what this will do is bring up the QR code as well. So it means that students can scan that QR code and it takes them straight into the Mentimeter. And if I keep this open, you'll be able to check this and see whether it's working. It will still stay open for a while. Okay. The other thing you could do is a screenshot, or you could save that as a image. So just right click, save as, I mean, I probably would do it as a screenshot, would be a better way of doing it. And you could also do a screenshot of and then put that into your PowerPoint. So that's it in simple terms. That's a very basic guide for doing an open-ended Mentimeter. Let me see if I can come out of this one. So you can design more than one at once. Obviously, if I just take us out of here for a second, so that will remain in there, ready for when I didn't give it a name. Perhaps I should have given it a name. Let me see if it does. Rename. So if I just say, call it Bloom's recap, at least I know what I'm coming back to then. Okay. There are other options as well. I'm not going to go. I can explore those in other ones, but again, if I just quickly show you, you can do it as a quiz as well. But the thing to do is for you to have an explore of this. So if we go into, you can see there are. When we just go through the blank, start from scratch. You can see there's lots of different things that you can try and use here. Okay, so it gives you lots of options now. I'm not going to go through all those options. I tend to use either the word cloud or the open-ended. So yeah, please do have a little play with the other options, and then let me know how you get on with those, because it's nice to try different things. It's a great way of getting really quick feedback from your students. Probably the only other thing to mention is what you might do is to tell them when they're putting their responses in, use their initials or names, because this isn't something you have to log into, so you won't know who has said what. So a great way of actually being able to say who's. I mean, you could keep things anonymous and that would be fine, but I always tend to say do put your initials or names, so that when you want them to expand on their answers with deeper, higher order explanations, you'll know who said what. Okay, so hope that's useful. This is the first screen recording that I'm going to do around a load of different ed tech tools that I've used. So please look out for that.